Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Sports Distraction Podcast. I'm Mason. He's Matt. Business section up top, as always. Follow the Twitter and Instagram at sports_pod100. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. Rate us 5 stars. Follow on Spotify. Fucking do whatever the hell you want. Interact
Send
with
us a blank check.
blank check. What?
Yep,
Oh, send us a blank check.
And we'll
Yeah.
just fill it out. And
Phil Knight, creator of Nike, I know you're listening. Send us a blank check.
You know what? Just send us a Shoes for Life card.
Shoes for...
That would save us a lot of money.
Well, if you could get one pair from the archives at Nike, what would it be?
Ooh. Just give me those Dior's.
The Dior Jordans.
Those are expensive. Yeah.
I don't know if I would wear them. I hardly wear the Kobe's, and they're only like 500. The Dior's are like fucking 20 grand.
Yeah.
I would probably get...
just put it on a shelf or something. It's like, those look cool.
You don't like... Or it's funny, Billie Eilish posted an Instagram story a long time ago, and the caption was "dog shitted on the kicks," or I think it was Billie Eilish. I can't remember. And there was like the Dior Jordans, the Witherspoons, the literally like 50K in shoes.
No.
Which just goes to show you, I really don't like dogs. I don't like them.
Really?
Not really. They're fucking annoying. They do stupid shit. With a cat, you can just kind of place it in a room and it won't really do anything.
It won't really do anything, he says.
Well,
your cat's a fucking spring.
Like, listen.
Just everywhere. Whoa, what's this? What's that?
Yeah,
freaking out.
She has a level of joy within the universe that a human can't comprehend. She experiences the world in a way we could only dream of. Whereas a dog is like, oh, I just pissed and then shit and now, but I'm sad. Take me outside. I'm sad.
You gotta pay attention to me.
Pay attention to me, or I'm like, shut up. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm too lazy to have a dog.
Good. No, I'm not even. It's like I don't have the bandwidth to have a dog.
You just don't like the energy level?
I would get a bird before I got a dog.
Oh my god. Jump off your balcony if you're gonna do that. Just kill yourself.
You're afraid of birds.
It's the worst. It's okay, 2 things. 1, you can't do fuck all with it. Like fuck all, and you're taking a thing that has the gift of flight and caging it in your home.
Yeah, that is pretty psychotic.
Get fucked.
It's like okay, I've captured a deer and put it in a 5x5 pen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I guess that is kind of weird.
Oh, it's so fucking... It's insane to me.
But I feel like you could like pet a bird, I think. If it became your friend.
Yeah, but it's the second thing that's worse. Like, the first thing is still kind of shitty to me, but like caging the thing that can fly is unreal to me.
What if I got chickens? What about that? They can't fly, really.
You're killing me over here. You're killing me. What if I had a pet chicken in my apartment? You think they would allow that?
I wouldn't tell them.
I just wouldn't tell them. Yeah, no one would be able to figure that out. The smell, the fucking...
The reek of a chicken.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, chickens smell pretty bad. If I had like a nice little piece of property, I'd get chickens and like goats and shit, though.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's the dream in the future, is to have that.
Having livestock outdoors is not a big deal.
Once we're both podcast millionaires, we'll have our own...
Just make me a thousandaire. That's all I want. Thousandaire.
$5,000? I make that in a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have Crave?
No, not anymore.
Fuck.
Might have to do it again so I can watch that 4.5 hour epic of
I was gonna
Batman.
say, have you considered the Justice League Snyder cut?
I would totally watch that. I bet you it's way better, man.
You would watch it? Fuck.
Oh yeah, I would. Totally would. I would have to do it in chunks. I'm not gonna watch it in one fucking sitting, but
yeah, I don't know if I could. Yeah, you in 2 like when I see a movie, it's like, oh, runtime 104 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not watching that.
It's pretty long.
That's almost 2 hours, and then they're like, it's almost like they're saying "fuck you" to the audience, being like, "Yeah, you'll watch it, you fucking stupid bastard. Enjoy."
If they were to do that movie in like a theater,
Yeah,
they would have to go like old timey and go, okay, here's the intermission.
yeah,
So go to the lobby.
yeah. Well,
Because
it would be like a
yeah,
play where it's like, yeah, so you can go adjourn for 25 minutes.
I gotta go just like get blood to my legs here. Fuck me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a blood clot and fucking die watching the Snyder cut.
I'm gonna do my calisthenics out here, and then I'll
Watch
come back and
watching Jared Leto snarl at the camera.
yeah. But apparently, like there's so much shit, obviously, that we never like scenes that were shot that we never saw.
Yeah, it's like a brand new movie, but it's my thing. It's I think what show made me realize this? Fuck, it's one of like the Marvel shows, not the movies. It's
Okay.
not. It's an old. I think it was
Agents of Shield.
No, I think like Daredevil, like the show Daredevil.
That's a good show.
See, but this is the thing.
Season 1.
I didn't think I was going to get any play out of this with you because you're on the side of everything is good all the time.
Right.
But I don't know if it was. I can't remember what the fuck show it was. It might have been Luke Cage or something. But it's just one of those shows where if you kind of like strip everything away from it, the basic message is having friends is good. And it's just
yeah,
like
when you have someone to have your back,
it's like
you can win.
this is a baby show. This is a show for babies. It's like, oh, I had me and my friend did it. Me and my friend.
It's the same moral from like a children's cartoon.
Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna watch fucking Arthur, and it's the exact same shit. Where it's just like, oh, there was a bit of a conflict, and or Black Panther's a good example. Even though Black Panther is within the Marvel universe one of the better movies, because I've watched all this dog shit. Because I don't know, it's like a cultural. Yeah, it's like a cultural thing at this point.
Yeah,
but yeah, there's like the part where he's like, "Will you help us?" He's like, "No, I won't help you." And then as soon as it's like, "Fuck, I wish we had someone to help us," then they come in and help them. It's like
I changed my mind.
I changed my mind because I respect you and we care for one another. And then we shared, and then we helped each other put our toys away, and then we each had a yogurt.
It's like, oh,
this sucks.
But they put the veneer of the movie and CGI on, so it's like, oh, what?
Whoa, what the fuck?
No. This is like a serious adult movie.
Yeah, they fucking.
No, it's not.
They throw dirt and shit onto the film reel and then play it. That's like, it's so fucking stupid that the new Justice League is in black and white. It's like, what the fuck? Come on. What are you?
Wait, what? No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
No.
All the trailers and shit and like all the promo stuff I've seen is in black and white.
Nope.
I'm almost positive it is.
I've seen the trailer for it and it's all in color.
Really? All the shit on Crave is in black and white.
Really?
Sure. Yeah, and all like, I swear to God, all like the promo shit I've seen is in black and white. Having neither of us have seen it, I'm gonna just go ahead and say that's a W for me. I was right in this situation.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's in color because the original was in color, and I'm pretty sure making it black and white is more difficult.
You think so? It's all shot. It's all shot on an iPhone.
So shot in black and white and then colorized.
I'm just gonna go Snyder Cut black and white. Snyder Cut Blu-ray. Is it available? Justice League's black and white version may have alternate Joker scene. It's where he cuts his own cock off and says, "This is it's because I'm a method actor. This wasn't in the script. I'm the Joker for real." And then there's just it includes an alternate Joker scene showing Jared Leto burying a woman in the Arizona desert that he killed for method acting.
Just cutting his own smile into his face in the mirror, like, I need to do this.
I need to do this. This is for the movie. Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to pretend to be him.
Yeah.
Other than do this.
I have to become him.
That's what an actor is. Oh, no. Not me.
Jared Leto, 30 Seconds to Mars, and now he's the Joker.
Let's go sing Kings and Queens and leave me alone.
Yeah. What a strange path he's taken.
What a beautiful tangent.
Would you want him to be on the podcast?
Jared Leto?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I feel like you reach a certain, like, what the fuck? Like, we said it on the Jamel episode last week, where it's like, what the fuck am I going to say to that guy? You know what I mean?
I have nothing in common with that guy.
So what's up, man?
Do you like sports?
Yeah, do you like... Actually, if you can do some... I don't know how you would do it since you don't have any social media. Do some digging and find out what people in bands that we used to like sports, and then we can try to have them on.
They're just burnt out nothings now. So
yeah, they're all losers now. Well, it's like because that, like you said, it's like an achievable person to have on.
Yeah,
So you just be like, yeah. So what's up? We just get everyone that we like as like teenagers thought was cool. Try to get them on the podcast.
that's exactly it.
We try to get who did I look up to as a child? We try to get Johnny Knoxville on the podcast. Yeah,
Johnny Knoxville.
Who else did we admire as children? You stop doing audio visual or
Can I tell you something hilarious?
what?
I think the cutouts I was having because my thing wasn't in all the way.
Hilarious. Where
Wasn't
you're
your
like,
fault at all.
oh, your laptop sucks. Fix your mic.
Your laptop sucks. Your wire's probably messed up. My wire's just sitting there dangling.
That's like the first episode we did over Zoom. I was like, okay, is your mic working? And then I just didn't plug mine in.
Yeah, we just had to switch roles sometimes. No big deal.
We next man up mentality. But so you're listening to the Sports Distraction podcast. It's about basketball. Have you been watching any hoops, my friend?
Well, I've been watching some hoops, and it's kind of hard to watch sometimes when you're watching the Raptors.
Yeah, it sucks complete dick lately. That's actually I wanted to bring that up. Fuck. That's what I wanted to bring up. My freaking burp.
I borp.
I borped everybody. But just like, because the Raptors, they were without Malachi Flynn, Pascal Siakam, Patrick McCaw, Fred VanVleet, and OG Anunoby for quite a few games. What was that, 3 or 4 games that we were without him?
Well, they had a 5-game losing streak.
So yeah, you got to attribute 3 or 4 of those to being understaffed, short-staffed. But like when other teams had, like for example, like when the first time Simmons and Embiid were out, they're just like, oh, postpone the games. They'll postpone them. You know what I mean? I think it got to the point where they're like, yeah, we can't have like an NBA roster of people.
We can't compete.
Yeah, we don't have 8 people to play.
We're gonna lose.
It kind of sucks because it's like, yeah, we still have 9 people that can play.
I think you have just enough. We had just enough. It's like, come on, man, really?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have our star players. Do you even want to, like, at a certain point, you got to look at the product.
Yeah, you're just being like, yeah, fuck it, get them out there. Who gives a shit?
Powell will score 40 for you.
Yeah,
and you lose.
What was it, career high 42 the other day?
Yeah, it's like, can we just?
No, it was crazy in the game last night against the Suns. I think the Timberwolves Suns. Anthony Edwards, the rookie, he got 42.
Because like they have no defense. Like Toronto has no defense.
Oh no, they were playing the Suns. It's the T-Wolves and the Suns. There was a lot of interesting games last night. The Wizards beat the
T-Wolves and the Suns. Yeah.
That was a good game. I watched some of the Wizards Jazz. But yeah, Edwards 42, 7 and 3. Fuck. One more point than Carl.
Oh, Beal had to be like
okay.
Revitalized off to the floor.
You see that?
He's lying there dead and they had to like fake giving him up. Like, ugh.
He's out there working. But listen to this is hilarious. So Anthony Edwards had 42, Karl Anthony Towns had 41, and then the next highest point total was Hernan Gomez had 14. So it's just
Jeez.
so they combined for 83, and the final was 120. So they had like way more than half, like 2/3 of the
They had
points
like
between
2/3.
between the two of them. The fuck happened, Phoenix? Yeah,
That's insane.
good for them though. Shout out to the young king, Anthony Edwards. He signed with Adidas. What do you think of that?
Really?
Yeah, if you were to be endorsed by a shoe,
Eh.
who would you want to be endorsed by?
Oh, Puma.
Really?
No, not Puma. Kidding me?
What?
Nike.
Well, because Puma has some decent.
Do I play soccer? Am I playing soccer? Is that
Yeah,
what I'm doing?
Puma's big for. Well, apparently, like Adidas is big for the Gooners as well. But
Give me a Nike shoe. Nike is so much more comfortable for me.
you actually, I have now finished the book Shoe Dog, a memoir by the creator of Nike, Phil Knight. It's a pretty good book. Made me like Nike even more. I was already I was already a Nike guy, but then at the same time, it's like, oh, this guy's a billionaire, so he's inherently kind of like a psycho. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something wrong here. Like, why is he spends
Let
like
me tell you from my point of view.
well he
happened
spends the entire book like, so it's structured like every chapter is like a year. So he's like, this is what happened in 1972, 73, 74. And then he gets to 1980 and then he skips to 2007 where he just talks about his life now.
Like,
What happened in the middle there?
what was that?
You didn't really talk about like Jordan Brand or like, but then like he mentions it. I think it's like 2 pages of being like, yeah, the whole sweatshop controversy, and just kind of like explains it in like 2 pages, and then that's it.
Yeah, we're just gonna sweep that under the rug. That never happened.
Yeah, that was one. Literally, it's like 400 pages, and it's 2 pages on this. So it's 1.5% of the book is about like this horror.
Yeah.
Well, and like he's dismissive of it too because he's like, we want to pay them more, but the local government won't let us.
Fuck off.
Which I guess kind of makes sense because if it's like a guy working in a fucking sewing a outer sole onto the new fucking Flyknits or whatever the hell, making the same amount as like a heart surgeon comparatively, it's like that probably people probably wouldn't be happy with that.
Yeah, so that's when you make the factory in a different country.
You can't. Well, that's like the start of the book
can't
is
do that.
Well, the start of the book is like, yeah, we went to Japan because it's so cheap.
It's like, well, that's exactly it. It's like, get fucked.
We could make like we could get the materials for the shoe and make the shoe for I think like 95 cents or something, and then sell it for $30.
Unreal.
It's like that's so fucked. Well, I saw this thing like you know how Off-White does collabs with Jordan. There's like the Off-White Jordan 4s, like I think it costs something like $17 to make them, and then like buying them resale, it's like $800.
That's exactly it. It's it's still just a shoe.
Yeah, exactly. It's still just
it's not like
it's a thing
special.
Yeah, it's a thing going between your foot and the earth, basically. And that's it.
And it's like, well, that's it. You have shoes that are worth $170, and you're like, those are really nice. And then some are 800, and you're like, well, what the fuck?
What's going on here?
Nothing different there. It's like a sweater. Oh, it's a Versace sweater.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, why is it $600 and whatever dollars?
Well,
Versace.
Well, folks, we know Matt isn't balling. Got his ass.
Well, obviously not. It's just like,
well, it's
I
like
gotta fucking live still.
I had a similar conversation with. Oh yes, this just reminded me of a hilarious thing that happened at work. But I had a similar conversation with a guy at work about because he's really concerned about how he has a shitty car. I'm like, dude, who gives a? It's cars are who what? Why
Does
like
it get you here?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm like, yeah, what do you? That's so stupid. Why would you buy an expensive car and like kind of put yourself behind just to have a nice car? And then I'm like, damn, I've spent like probably $5,000 on shoes in my lifetime. I'm just like, yeah, what do you want an expensive car for? It's stupid.
Your girl mentioned that to me actually.
Yeah, who's that?
You questioned her
my girlfriend.
like, it's like, why did you buy that? Why'd you buy a new car? Why don't you just get a car like me?
Yeah, why didn't you get a shit car?
Shitty one. It's like, because it's nicer.
I like it, but I don't have any pairs of shoes that I have to pay $700 monthly for. So
It's kind of nice.
you know what I'm saying?
There's no maintenance on them.
But the funny thing that happened at my work, and then we'll get into there's some like trades and shit we can talk about. But it wasn't even really that funny, but it made me think of a funny thing. Is there's these two like maintenance guys that do like tile work and shit, and they're both Italian, which is kind of like a rare thing I feel in Canada to hear like a true like, oh fucking hey, what the
tile.
yeah, fucking yeah, Tony Soprano walked in. It's like you fucking believe this? Fuck's the matter with you? That kind of shit.
But tile in here.
Well, they're doing tile, and I'm like, hey, like, how's it going, guys? Like, hey, like, what's up? And then a third guy comes in and is like, oh, those are some nice boots, man. And he leaves. And then the other guy's like, you didn't tell me you got new boots. He's like, hey, come on, those are some nice boots. And then for some, in my mind, I'm like, it'd be very funny if those two guys were both trans. And he's like, you didn't tell me you got a new cock over here. What the? This thing looks great on you. What the? You didn't tell me.
You didn't tell me you cut your cock in half.
Yeah, what
Split it
the?
in and put it inside you.
That looks great, man. You look so good.
Good, I fuck that.
Yeah, I don't. That's how you know my mind is slowly degrading at work. Where that's the first thing I think of. Like this
something crazy.
This will get us 45 seconds on the pod. This will get.
And this will occupy my mind for a minute and a half. It's like there we go.
And then I'll just
one step closer.
Yeah, and then I'm just standing in like my little like my area, just Googling like if Walmart has PlayStations yet or not.
Texting my brother immediately after he texts me. Responding instantly.
Yeah, because I'm on my phone already at work, so it's like I tweeted this from my personal account, which I think I'm just gonna make the podcast Twitter account my personal account, just so I can like tweet jokes and shit. But I said it's hysterical how much I get paid at the job that pays me well versus how much I got paid doing like the back-breaking, like so much more demanding work.
It's so dumb.
It's like
my work.
Oh yeah, your job is It's funny that you criticize my job and you're like, yeah, you just fucking pushing a mop around. This man is on a computer and then reading on his
like
Kindle,
taking apart, putting it on a thing, and then hitting the go on the program.
Yeah,
it is the least back-breaking job, and the pay is really good.
Yeah.
And then there's these jobs that are like they suck because I did it
so
for a
much
bit
dick.
because I was so bored. I'm like, here, I might as well just help out and do this.
Yeah.
So I helped out, and it was like, oh my god,
what the fuck am I doing?
This is the most ergonomically horrendous thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
And people have to do this.
Their back is going to be bent in half by the time they're like...
getting paid less than me to do like the way more actually difficult thing, even though it's simple. It's so physically fucking difficult.
Yeah. Well, it's like, fuck. You just reading on your Kindle at work and shit. Yeah.
In between.
I wish this could be our job. Imagine we could...
I want to do even less.
I want to do even less. Well, it's like... I had this guy at my work who's he's actually I think I'd consider him an intelligent guy, but I think he's just like very... I don't even, not spiritual, but like, when someone is just like in tune with the universe, like you can just tell they're like very, what's the word for that? Like holistic or just like
relaxed. I don't know.
Yeah, literally just like a very, like he's like talks about like energy and stuff and like the importance of like being calm and like having that energy in your body and stuff. But he talks about like we've kind of like gotten away from what like the definition of work is kind of thing, and like we've conflated what a job is and what work is. Because when you think it's like, oh, I'm gonna work and build a garden in my backyard, that's work. But your job isn't
Right.
even really work anymore. It's just kind of like a wage thing. You know what I mean?
Your job is this thing, like, we have these like necessities
Yeah.
that aren't even really, like you said, it's not work. It's just this thing that needs to be done,
Yeah.
but I can't do it because
Mhm.
I'm the guy who's running it or whatever. Like, I need to get someone to do it for me because I can't be responsible for that and also take care of blank, blank, blank.
Yeah. It's like we need someone to put these square pegs into the peg hole. I can't do it. I'll give you money to do it. You need money, so
You want to live, you don't have an education,
yeah.
so you're going to go do that.
Or even people with I saw this tweet the other day that's like I'm on the 23rd page of Indeed because everything is like, all right, do you have a BA with fucking 8 years experience for an entry level job? Oh, of course not.
No.
I actually don't have that. But
No, I didn't think I'd work for a decade somewhere so then I could work for you.
yeah,
Fucks.
yeah. But in hopefully I'm on the NBA app. I'm praying they just have like a fucking trade tracker. But they of course do not. Great. But
There
have
hasn't
you,
been that many big trades yet either.
well, I
So it doesn't
think
really matter.
the PJ Tucker to the Bucks trade is very good.
Oh yeah, I saw that one actually.
PJ
Yeah,
Tucker,
yeah, that's
and I
true.
think
Whoops.
a sneaky, pretty good pickup is Rodion Kurucs, the guy that the Rockets got from the Nets for like in the Harden deal. He's like I've seen he's a big guy and he's got like a big wingspan, so like he could like be like kind of like a garbage time like good defender to keep them in the games like at the end kind of thing.
I
But
like yeah, I like when that happens when you have this like it'll be a trade and there'll be a name in there that no one even really notices, but then that trade just like that person blossoms.
yeah, they
It's
just
like
find
ha.
the right situation kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
like
then,
that.
but like, so they're going to be able to put out a lineup of Giannis, Giannis, Drew Holiday, PJ Tucker, Chris Middleton, and then whoever the fuck you want at. Mm,
Is
yeah,
it
because you
Lopez?
no, because you'd play Giannis at center, PJ at the 4, Drew at. Yeah, Drew's a guard, so Drew at the 2, and then I guess fucking DiVincenzo at the 1, and then whoever at the 3. I don't fucking know, but or I guess Middleton's would be your 3.
If you don't know, I super don't know. So
Well, but it's like that's such like defensively, that's an incredible like who the fuck like PJ Tucker guards centers constantly, so like all the switches and shit aren't gonna work on the Bucks anymore.
so do you think that so defensively they just became much stronger?
I think so, and like it's kind of a gamble just because he's 35, but I do really like PJ.
Right.
He played for the Raptors briefly. You know that?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't know that.
He played,
know
I think, 26 in the 2016 team. Like the playoff run.
Okay.
The one where he almost killed Lance Stevenson because he did a dumbass layup like 1 second left in the game in a blowout. He ran down. He's like, "Yeah, 2 more." And PJ's like, "I'll kill you, bro."
I'll straight up murder you. So
I don't give a.
keep that in mind.
You have any idea how many pairs of shoes I have? I'll kill you.
Did you see that the Clippers were shopping Lonzo Ball?
Shopping for Lonzo Ball. Lonzo plays for the Pelicans.
Did you see that the Clippers were shopping for Lonzo Ball?
It's a very funny thing. LeVar Ball had a great quote where he's like, he hates playing there. It sucks. I hate seeing him play for the Pelicans. He wants out. He doesn't like it. And then that's on because in the trending section of Twitter, like Lonzo was trending. Like in NBA, Lonzo was trending. So I'm like, okay, I'll check it out, see why he's trending. And then right after that, it's like the Pelicans' decision on Lonzo is made. He's a keeper. So it's like,
And then now this.
yeah. So He
Guy doesn't know what's going on.
Lonzo's. I feel like he's kind of underrated because like he drafted before Tatum or not. I don't even know, like overhyped or something. But he's like a solid like. I think unfortunately LaMelo is who we thought Lonzo was going to be, kind of thing. Like LaMelo is just light.
LaMelo Ball's insane, man.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating because he's such a dickhead, but he's he's doing so good on the Hornets. The Hornets are kind of like a fun team to watch. Like Scary Terry, LaMelo, fucking PJ Washington's pretty good.
Then I like teams when they play like open.
Yeah,
just play wide open. Just go end to end and just.
And then I
hate watching defensive ball. Like it sucks.
You don't like bully ball, huh?
No. Well, sometimes like I like that to be a part of the game. So I want a couple plays like that.
Yeah.
But like we're not here to see only that.
Yeah, you kind of can't win because like I feel like for a while the move was to just get it to your shooter and he'll bomb a three. Then you run down to the other end and their shooter will bomb a three. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that can be boring too.
That's what it was. So yeah, I just like when things are good and I enjoy them.
Just perfectly make it for me, you know?
I'm sure there'll be people who listen to the superhero movie rant we had earlier and they're like, yeah, says the guy who watches sports. Ooh, sports ball, get the goal, play the game. To all those people,
nerd.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. You are a loser and a coward, and I hate you all. Just joking. I love you all. Hee hee hee. But yeah. The Clippers got absolutely fucking waxed by the Mavericks the other day. See that?
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't love the Clippers. I feel like they're on kind of a they're sliding. I think. Who are they behind? I think they're behind the Nuggets now, maybe? They're not in the top, or no, it's the Suns.
They've slipped.
Yeah. Well, they're fourth now. The Suns are...
Oh, shit.
You see the cat in the background there?
I do, yeah, sorry.
She's probably just
easily
destroying or in the process of knocking something off that is very dear to me.
Just kidding. Out. It's on top, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slowly just nudge it down.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's probably what she's going to do.
Got it.
But, yeah.
I figured that one out.
Yeah, what the fuck else is going on?
How'd you do that?
We haven't recorded in a little bit.
Okay.
Big up to... Let's go ahead, sir.
So you're talking about the Clippers?
Yeah.
Can they get this George guy to just shut the fuck up?
Paul George is a fucking loser.
Like, shut up. He got fined $35,000 because he was criticizing the refs.
Hang on. Let me just do... I'm just going to do something real quick. How much does Paul George... Can you... Or no, I'll look it up. I'm trying to... Just to get a...
Can you look it up?
Yeah, Matt, can you get a... We need a producer.
Let me just type that in real slow.
Yeah, let me just type it in.
Paul George.
Paul George salary. Da-da-da. Whoa! There's no way that's for 1 year. Holy shit! Okay. So Paul George is making $35 million this year.
Yep, that makes sense.
What the fuck? So I tried to do the math on that, but so that's what 0.1% of his salary this year.
Well,
he got fined.
I was gonna say it's gonna work out to an exact
Fuck's
thing.
sake. Yeah, she's knocking shit over. God damn it. But
I can see her doing it. It's awesome.
But yeah,
35 million. How many zeros are in a million?
6. But
there we go.
Yeah, it's just like
divide that by 35,000.
That's what I just did. It's 1,000. But I don't know how do you turn that into a percent?
1,000.
So 3,500 is.
Oh, you gotta go the other way. 35,000
divided by 35 million.
Divided by that by 35 million.
0.1%. Right?
0.001%.
That's insane. So
that's nothing. Nothing.
That's literally like fining us like $50.
Okay, so my annual salary. I just did my taxes.
Don't
so
do your
here.
annual. Don't let the people know how much you make, or they won't subscribe to a Patreon when we do it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Put your phone away.
Here's my take home.
Stop doing. Put your phone. You're ruining the podcast. Press
It's for me. It's not for you. I want
Yeah,
to know.
we're doing the fucking thing. This is for me right now. What if I just started clipping my nails while we were doing the podcast? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I had to do this. This is for me. This is knowledge for me. I need to do this. Sorry. The fuck. What do you think? You think Vince Staples would ever do our podcast? He's a Clippers fan.
Probably not. Probably not.
I honestly just want to
I went to your show, dude.
Yeah, you owe us. But it's just like in my head, it's like, why the Clippers? If you live in LA, what you had
Why would you cheer for them?
Why would you instead of the Lakers? What I get you can be like the contrarian, like the bastard, but I think they should just move the Clippers to Seattle. Fuck it, bring back the Sonics.
Seattle's going to be booming then. If things like that keep happening.
Yeah, well, because
rocking.
Well, because what they would have to do. Fuck. Let's actually take this into some serious logistics. Because what I would want, my dream is to move the Clippers to Seattle, and then we'd have to relegate what team? What team is closest to the East that's in the Western Conference? Probably Memphis. Yeah, Memphis or New Orleans. Yeah, the Pelicans or Memphis can join the Eastern Conference. And then give Vegas a team. So add another NBA team in Vegas. That's my dream.
It's a lot of work you're proposing.
Yeah, but it's like, if we put all our salaries together, it's $1 trillion. So, like all the front office and stuff. So who gives a fuck?
So
you don't need You can play in the Golden Knights arena in Vegas. So you just have to do just do what they do at in Toronto, where they just change the floor out, and then there's your hardwood, and then the same in Seattle. They're putting in the thing for the new NHL team.
Creating jobs here.
So what the fuck? Yeah, I'm a man of the people. Actually, my my way to solve unemployment. You're gonna love this. Okay.
Okay. I think I've already heard this. Can I guess it?
What is it? What do you think it is?
It's turbine power.
No.
And you have handles on the turbine. You pay people to just push it.
You just push people to generate. Pay them to push a generator to generate electricity. No,
like
my
an 1800s pirate ship slave. Just keep pushing this bar.
We're just like one step away from just turning them into mulch and powering a lamp with them.
You're the power.
Yeah, you're the power by being your blood power. Yeah. But my plan is 3-day work week, 6-hour work day.
Oh, wow.
So
that is going to be some efficient work being done.
Well, no, because it doesn't matter if it's efficient, because now you have 4 shifts in the 24-hour period. And each, every 3, you're only working 3 days. So you work Monday to Wednesday, Thursday to Saturday. It's a whole different people. So there's 4 shifts twice a week, and then everyone has Sunday off because.
And how much are you getting paid?
I don't know. Who gives a fuck? $100 an hour? Who cares?
You're getting paid fuck all because they have to pay 4 times the amount of employees?
Yeah, but then you just take the guy that runs Home Depot. That's a fucking billionaire. He's just a millionaire now. And everyone's just disperses his salary to everybody or his wealth.
He will kill himself before he allows this to happen.
Well, the thing with all those fucking bastards is that they're just gonna live forever. They're gonna be live for another. They're gonna be 150 years old. It's like, yeah, more. You're gonna be the guy from Mad Max. So yeah, it's
right.
Yeah. Same with that ruddy bitch over in the UK, the Queen. She's just gonna live forever.
Well, apparently she doesn't even look that bad.
I was thinking that the other day. It's like oh well, whatever the fuck. Like the guy Prince Philip. There's this photo of him and he looks truly grotesque.
Oh, he looks fucked.
He looks like
he's looks dead.
yeah, like yeah. This is me. When I don't use face wash, this is what I look like.
Look like I've been in the ground for a year.
I look. I look like something they pulled out of the fucking Pyramid of Giza or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if there's a curse on this tomb, if you open it, and then they open it and he's in there. But
perfect specimen, perfectly
damn,
mummified.
my man
99.
My man 99 and still a prince. That's like anti-king shit. That could never be me. But
don't understand that, but okay. Moving on.
Because he's a prince and he's still imagine being like, oh yeah, I'm the assistant. Yeah, like think of a prince. Do you think of a fucking 99-year-old man?
No.
What do you think of when you think of a prince? I think of Lord Farquaad for some reason, even though he's a lord.
Prince. I think of 1979.
Yeah, think of Around the World in a Day, Little Red Corvette.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, brother. R.I.P. to the god. But yeah, this might be we're flirting with the least amount of basketball content ever.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Because team we cheer for is eating shit.
Yeah. Do you want me to call this episode "The Raptors No Longer Exist"? Or
just like
I guess something we can't end on
brutal
with something we can't end on as basketball. All the Kyle Lowry speculation. Where will he go if he goes anywhere?
Oh well, like people will tell you he's going to Philly, he's going wherever, and then you ask him, and he's like, "I'm not going anywhere."
The fuck?
And you ask the GM, and he's like, "Well, I'm not trading him.
Yeah,
I'm not looking to trade him." And then the problem is, shit like they say that, and then 2 days later, Kyle Lowry traded to the flip.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you said you weren't trading him.
What the? Yeah.
You just said that. Oh yeah, well I lied.
It's just like optics to be like, no, what the fuck? Why would I? You know. But like, I think he makes $30 million a year. He makes a lot of money, so there's no suitor for him. He can't go anywhere. You know what I mean?
Hard to fit him in anywhere unless they move people out.
Well, that's like they'd have to match salary.
Yeah.
For him. Oh, here, this is what we can end it on. I saw just a hysterical thing on Instagram the other day, and I posted about it on our Twitter at sports_pod100. This guy, this Laker fan says, you're going to love this. Where is it? So Dennis Schrader, Kyle Kuzma, Wes Matthews, Alex Caruso, Gasol, Alonzo McKinney, and a second-round pick for either Beal and Westbrook or John Wall and Oladipo.
Holy crap.
It's like, yeah, no, of course. What the fuck? Yeah, we'll trade everybody for your two superstars. Well, I guess Oladipo's not really a superstar, but
Beal and fucking like what?
What are you literally talking about?
It's like, yeah, you need a bunch of role players on your team. You can't just have all superstars, but you need a couple of superstars. So we can't just trade your two superstars for your fucking like supporting staff.
Yeah, for Dennis Schrader and Kyle Kuzma.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yeah, I lost it at Beal, and not even a first-round pick, second-round pick for Beal and Westbrook. Yes, do it. Just fucking mashing the accept button on the trade
we'll
simulator.
Do that trade. We'll just completely change what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll just completely give up on. Well, I saw actually a few compelling arguments for Westbrook to the Clippers, but like you say, it's hard to match salary for that too because he's a max guy. But yeah,
crazy.
I like Westbrook a lot. He'll go down as one of my favorite players, actually, for sure.
Yeah,
I got his MF shoes on the shelf behind me. You can see him.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah,
they were not knocked down onto the floor.
They weren't. My fanny pack with probably something breakable inside it was knocked down. because now I'm back in on running now that the weather's nice. So
What are you at right now? LBs.
stop me now. When I weighed myself this morning, 201.
That's pretty good.
I can get under 200. Hey, we're on the right track.
Because during this pandemic, the thing to do has been to gain about 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Which you haven't done. So,
well, I was flirting with gaining 30 pounds a little bit ago. I was almost 220 for a little bit from 190.
Really?
Yeah. There's pictures from like the beginning of the pandemic where I just have like a giant head because I just gained gained so much weight so quickly that my body's just like, where do we put this?
I forgot about that because I was at like 187.
Yeah, you're little.
Almost 190.
Yeah, and you're like, oh god, 190 is like my rest. Like when I was like lean, I was 190.
Think about a guy who weighs 190 with no muscle.
Yeah,
zero muscle.
Think about a guy who weighs 190 and he's 6'9". Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucked up. The thing about a guy who weighs 190, he's 6'9", he just works at Pizza Hut. Think about that guy.
You're just looking in the back. How fucking tall is that guy?
It's a pretty tall guy over there. What the fuck?
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat my meal without finding that out.
I'm gonna speak to that guy before I get out of here.
Excuse me.
There's a guy at my work who's like 7 feet tall, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
So I'm just gonna have the conversation you've had 1,000 times, just right away. Just get out of the way here.
What the fuck's going?
How tall are you, pal?
What is going on with you?
I'm 7 feet tall.
You're
7 feet.
You're a freak. It's so funny. There's this one.
Get out of here.
There's this one bitch I throw water on him. There's this one bitch at my work who loves him so much, and it's hilarious. He's literally like 2 feet taller than her, and it's like, yes,
it's her fantasy.
Yeah, that would be scary to me. It's like a giant. Like it's
just picking you up.
Well, like I'm on record like tall girls like absolutely, of course, but like 7 feet is like insanity.
It's a bit extreme, yeah.
It's like, what the hell? Where are you gonna sleep? You're gonna have like the heels, like your heels are at the end of the bed, and then the top of your head is at the top of the bed, and you can't move or get comfortable because you're the exact size of the bed. And then the showers just like shower heads hitting you in the stomach.
California king.
Because I don't even think I would be able to get that big of a bed into my building.
I can't get that through my front door.
I have to use like the fucking maintenance entrance or some shit.
Yeah, we're gonna use a rope and pulley system and just go through the balcony. Even that might not work.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get like some high tension wire and fold the bed in half, and then get it into the room, and then cut it, and have it just fucking explode open. Yeah.
There's not really enough room in here for it. Fuck.
Oh, hang on. We can wrap up in a second. But did you see this? Fuck. I don't even know how to describe it. So, it's this guy. I saw. It's like they show it on Adult Swim. And there's this guy, and I think he's like a scientist or something, and he works with his grandson, and it's like it's a TV show. And
I've seen it. I've seen it.
You're familiar with this? In the one episode, he turns himself into a freaking pickle. Have you seen that?
I've seen it. It's called Back to the Future. It's really good.
Yeah. What the hell? Holy crow. Yeah. Well, thanks so much for listening to this fucking basketball podcast, you stupid bastards. Just kidding.
Lude in with the title. Talk about something totally different.
Talked about just fucking dog shit for about an hour. But yeah, so if you liked this, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, rate us 5 stars. That helps somehow. Follow on Spotify if you have Spotify and not Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at sports_pod100. And that's all I got, my friend. What do you got? Anything else?
Nothing, boys.
Bye.